Fortnite is basically a co-op sandbox survival game. It's kind of about exploring, scavenging, crafting weapons, building fortresses with your friends, and then fighting waves of monsters that are constantly coming.
Okay, so just to go over quick basics, on the upper left-hand side, you have your armor, which recharges, you have your health, which acts like normal, and then you have your sprint. Underneath that, I believe those are my comrades. Underneath that, you see how much inventory space I have, which is 46 out of 55, and then the resources I have. Now, the human is people you save, and the blue weird toy thing is something you spend to get buffs. So this thing I just got gives everyone a little bit of a bonus. Another thing to keep in mind is the creatures will be kind of throughout the map, which I thought was pretty cool. So one thing to keep in mind is this game at the start, when you first start a game, a lot of it, once you pass the tutorial part, is just about exploration. So you're running around trying to find the mats you need, trying to find the stuff you need. So I'm going to this exclamation point just to see what's down there. Oh look, tools. Ooh, someone started a quest, and we helped finish it. One thing that goes on with this game is there's a lot of quests going back and forth. So as you run around, you'll see certain things start, certain things stop. When you start out, the map is, for the most part, hidden, and you only get to see the map as your characters run around. Taking down materials, you can basically destroy almost anything in this game. There's certain things like the ground you can, and certain walls I've run into that won't let you destroy it, just because of limitations, but nothing that I felt like hurt the game. So as you destroy stuff too, you'll notice I'm getting resources. So this guy's a little dick. He's a little butthead. Basically what he does is pops around and then you get to play smack-a-mole. You kill him, it's a little quest, you get your reward, and for this one I get more blue goo. Now blue goo is what you use to give buffs. One thing cool about this game, if you want to switch between making and your weapons, it's Q. And then I use the scroll wheel to basically scroll between the different items. Now this allows you to really explore the game, and I thought it was a pretty cool concept. You kind of just get in and explore, do what you want, but it's very group related. So as we're all helping each other out, we're giving each other buffs, we're getting each other other stuff, we're saving people, we're gonna all converge at the end. Another tip, no, you can search, but if you destroy something, you can no longer search it. Oh, of course, it's gone. I don't get it anymore. Okay, so this thing is an anomaly. What happens is you destroy this anomaly, and it's going to break up and go to different sections on the map. They're not super far away, and you will have to build to get there. And as you can see, building is pretty easy. You hit Q, you select what you want to build, and you go. So as you're getting materials, you notice that circle pops up. You want to hit it. That's going to give you, it's basically going to build it faster, so you get materials quicker. So we got all 4 of them. It comes back, it gives us a surprise, and it gives us even more of the blue goo. Okay, if you notice on the minimap in the upper right corner, there's purple, because there's a shit ton of zombies spawning right now. So that was a group activity, and we completed it, so yay. You know, we all should get a present for that, which is located here. And a shit ton of supplies. Gotta love the supplies. So, sniper, boom, headshots count. Good thing to know. Damage to this thing also matters. Made it a lot easier. Okay, so let's go over some of the construction in this game, or the building. It's pretty basic. Basically, you can set down floors, you can set down walls, stairs, and roofs. Now, if you want to build something different besides just a giant platform, you hold down G, you get these squares, and you can select where you want to build. So now I can build that there. Stairs are kind of cool because they have this system set up, so if you want to, you can easily build rotating stairs. If you want just a side stair, select the side, go up, hit G. Same thing with walls, work in this kind of the same way. You can do a regular wall, or you can do a doorway, or you can do an archway. But same thing happens with if you want to do a roof. The last things that you need to know about are traps, but traps cannot be laid down unless they are on an already full floor. Boom. So there we go. Oh yeah, big note on here, you do take fall damage. So you basically just make ammo on the fly by holding R, and then it makes it for you. So you gotta have the mats, but it's pretty cool. You don't have to worry as much about ammo necessarily, and you can just worry about your materials, what you have in your inventory. Okay, at the end of the game, you get a victory or a loss. I have not had a loss yet, so overall the game's kind of easy. I'm excited to see how much harder it gets. So you have your basic stats, and as you can see, I didn't really do that great at all. You get your stats towards your level, or your Commander XP. This is what you use to gain more skills. And then you also get to figure out what loot box you get. It's all based on contribution. So the more you do, the better stuff you get.
The map, this is where your home base is at, and then these are the different missions you can go on. You can click on them and see the difficulty of the mission, as well as the rewards. Heroes, these are the characters that you get to play. So you can also get a squad bonus by using one of your heroes in the squad bonus box. You also can choose between mission defenders, which you get as item cards. So this is the squads page. You have survival squads, defender squads, and expedition squads. For survivor squads, you basically build squads in here, and then they go to these different stats. As you see, these are the different types of squads. They all have a purpose and a certain buff, and then you also want to match these together, and it gets pretty in depth. Okay, the defender squads. These are defender cards that you get that you can apply to your storm shield base. And basically you can summon them at the base to shoot and defend for you. I'm assuming these are other locations that we'll be able to go to and check out, and you'll be able to open up more defenders as you level. Expedition squads. You can send your hero characters on expeditions for certain materials, and then they will bring them back to you. But it takes a certain amount of time, and they expire. Okay, so in the armory you have schematics. These are your ranged and melee weapons. There are also traps that you lay down. You can upgrade these weapons. Boom, it ups the stats. So with heroes, these are all the hero cards that you have. So these are playable characters you have, or you can send these guys on those missions that we saw earlier. You have all defenders, so these are the ones that you can summon at your base if you want. All survivors, this is all survivor cards you've gotten. So this is the collection book. You can add any of the items you get in the game to it, and you fill it out. When you add an item to this, you do not get it back. It is gone forever, but in return you get experience and you get more items. So this is resources. This kind of is special resources, I guess. They're not ones you typically get while playing a game. They're something you get as a reward. With skills, you have two types of skills. You have skill tree and you have research. Each of these have a tier 1, 2, 3, and 4. The higher you go up, the more choices you get, sort of thing. So with skill trees, basically you get these skill points. You get skill points from playing matches and leveling, and then you use these skill points to then spend on skills. But there's a wide variety of things you can get. So you get more health, better defense, tech stuff, etc., etc. Okay, so the research skills. With this you get research points that you get every hour. You have to collect them as a max storage. You then spend research points to upgrade certain stats. So you have fortitude, resistance, and then it goes even more in depth. So in this game you get llamas for loot, and you break these open much like the crates in Overwatch, and then you get your items from that. So far I haven't felt like I've needed to spend any money on it. I've been getting items pretty regularly. Quests are all, well, the quests. I hope this is self-explanatory. The names, rewards.